Hi, Chris George here with ET Books. Today we are reviewing Discovering Great Artists by MaryAnn F. Kohl and Kim Solga. This is my child's art book, but I am learning so much from it. He loves art, so he's probably enjoying it a little bit more than I, and he has more of a knack than I do. But this book I highly recommend. I think it's very well done. It has nice glossy pictures. It has a nice layout. You can see that the text is broken up by images that are full color, and it makes it easy to read and follow along, and it's great for giving examples, which an art book should have, right? Lots of visuals, and it does. So far, the things I have kept that we've worked on have been this, which is my son's efforts at a Winslow Homer piece. And for this medium, we used watercolor and felt black pen. And you can see that with the instructions, he not only, it wasn't so much about drawing, but about using the medium of watercolors and learning about Winslow Homer. So you can see here, it tells you about the artist a little bit, and it gives you an idea of what you could draw. Now, it doesn't say you have to use those colors. Clearly, my son wanted to use his own, and it's fine. And by doing this, he experienced a different type of medium. He loves to draw. He usually uses a number 2 pencil, and so this, even though he's painted with acrylics before, this is watercolor, and so it was a new experience for him. And I think that it really paid off, because this was a few months ago, and I just asked him before this video, who was this painting? What project? What is it? And he was like, Winslow Homer, and it's watercolor. That's exactly what it is. That was right. Another plus that we've had from this, a positive experience that I can say offhand, is these. Now, I did one with him, and I won't say which one, and we had fun. And this, whereas this was about watercolor and Homer Winslow, I'm sorry, was that right? Winslow Homer. Clearly, I have not remembered as well as my son has. This one is about Berthe Morisot, or Marisot. It's Marisot. Berthe Morisot. And in this, we learned about texture paints. So we didn't paint what they gave us an example of. They gave us an example of this, where you use some salt as one texture with your paint, some crushed eggshells or glitter or flour. And so we have on ours different mediums, like they suggest in the book. And so my child learned, and so did I a little bit, about Berthe Morisot, and we learned about tempera and poster paint. And I mean, this is a project you can touch and feel the difference. It's not just when you paint that you notice, well, I'm not drawing with a number 2 pencil. You're also feeling that. And it was really neat for both of us to try those different textures. Never would have occurred to me to try that. And if he had suggested it to me, probably would have said, no, why would you do that? So, this book, again, I highly recommend. It's detailed, it's colorful, it gives you a history lesson on the artist, plus you get to have your hands-on activity of trying it yourself. Now this one, I have framed it, and I have it hanging above the television in the living room, and these have been displayed by our front door, and it's highly recommended. I will leave a link. And also, we discussed a color wheel, which is talked about in this book, and my son made a video on how to make a color wheel. And if you would like to see that, please go check out his brand new YouTube channel. He actually has more subscribers than I do, so help me out. Give me some more subscribes. And his YouTube channel is called It's Spider Plays. And you can watch his video. It's 2 parts about the color wheel. I will leave the link in the comments and in the description, and you can hop over there and give him some love too, and give us your thoughts. I would love to know what art books you have found favorable for your child or for you. And I would also love it if you shared my video with art lovers to find out, do they like this book or what can they recommend? I love learning about new books and new things. So I'll be happy to read your comments and look into the things you suggest to see if they can help further my education too. I hope you have a wonderful week. Until next time, cheers.